Look at this. These idiots have completely ruined any reason for me to go watch the Blue Beetle movie. Look at this. The Blue Beetle will feature illegal immigration allegory, because that's exactly what I want to do when I spend $20 to purchase a movie ticket, right? I want to go watch, a reflection of real life events, right? It's a Blue Beetle movie, dude. It's literally a movie about a knockoff Iron Man from space. Why the hell would I want to see an allegory for real issues that are plaguing our society today, But I guess I'm not alone, because look what's going to happen. The Blue Beetle is going to have a box office opening of $12 million to $17 million. It is going to be another box office flop for DC, the one of many. Shazam was a box office flop. Black Adam, a huge box office flop. And hell, they're even saying that the new Aquaman movie, starring that pervert Jason Momoa, is going to be a box office flop. Not to mention the $200 million that Warner Brothers lost with The Flash, right? I mean, flop after flop after flop. And honestly, they have no one to blame for this but themselves, because a few years ago, DC made the huge mistake of firing Zack Snyder and completely erasing the Snyder DC universe. Because let me tell you something. It turns out that the Zack Snyder DC films were all profitable. So here you got Zack Snyder and his DC universe all making money, regardless of what you think about them. They were beautiful. They were all making money, and their popularity was growing, right? More and more people wanted to see what was going to be the fruition of this story, right? And this is what it was going to be. Zack Snyder's universe was literally leading up to a New Gods Invasion movie. Could you imagine this movie? These idiots, dude. These idiots. This is literally what we were going to get. We were going to get a New Gods Invasion movie, bro. But you morons over in DC said, no, we're not going to go with that. It's too gritty. It's too dark. And now this is what we're getting. We're getting a fucking Blue Beetle about illegal immigration or something that is going to, it's going to flop in the box office. Look at this. This is literally what we're getting, right? Because you morons decided that this was not it. It was literally what we were going to get. We're going to get a Justice League movie with a New Gods Invasion plot. What would you rather see? This dog shit of a movie, The Blue Beetle, or literally a Justice League movie where the plot is a New Gods Invasion? You literally had something that was gonna work. Something that was gonna be beautiful, right? And it turns out profitable as well. And you guys all screwed it up. And now we got James Gunn and I don't believe a word James Gunn says, because he told us that the Flash movie was gonna tie in the old with the new with his movies. Did none of that. Right? We got George Clooney at the end of that fucking movie. I honestly don't even think that we're gonna get to see those movies. I think that DC is gonna get sold. Now, I saw a rumor that DC maybe could sell the Snyderverse to Netflix. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know how that would work. If they could sell these versions of these characters to Netflix. If that is possible, DC, I'm begging you. I am begging you, make this happen, because we need to see this movie. We need to see the Snyderverse fulfill itself, right? We need to see this. This is what we don't need to see. We don't need to see a Blue Beetle movie that's apparently about, illegal immigration. I honestly don't understand it, how these idiots, right? How these idiots can be so dim-witted, but this is what they're going to get. They're going to get a $12 million debut, right? It's going to be another huge box office flop, another huge box office bomb, when that could not have been the case, right? If they would have just kept the course, and if we would have gotten this would have been a $1 billion movie, $2 billion movie. This would have been a huge movie. This movie would have been bigger than Endgame. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.